Episode 23. You know, sometimes life takes us down roads we never thought we'd walk. Roads where our minds twist, and our hearts are heavy with burdens we don't fully understand. I've been there, living in a world where every little sound, every word, every glance feels like it's meant to hurt me. I know what it's like to look at the people around you and feel distrust, even if those people love you, especially if they love you. You start to question everything. What if their kindness is just a mask? What if their words are full of lies? What if they're just waiting for the right moment to betray you? It's paranoia, and it's terrifying. The world has a way of making us paranoid these days, doesn't it? We live in a time where fear is being spread like wildfire. Politicians peddling rage, social media fueling distrust. And everywhere you look, there's someone ready to tell you that you should be afraid. Afraid of the other, afraid of the unknown, afraid of the enemy. But the thing is, when you're in that place, when you feel like everyone is against you, you don't see it for what it really is. You become detached from reality. I remember a time when my daughter was just fearful. I could see it in her eyes. The fear, the confusion, the desperation. One night she woke up, panicking. She screamed at me, "Dad, my body is floating. I can't feel it. I can't control it." She was shaking, eyes wide open, but no one was home. Without hesitation, I had to stand there and find something, anything, to hold on to. Because in that moment, there was no logic, no reasoning, only fear. But it was my faith, my trust in something beyond myself, that kept me grounded. I don't know how else to explain it, but it was as though the words of the Bible had been prepared for me long before that night. It was in Isaiah 40:31 that I found strength. Though youths grow weary and tired, yet those who wait for the Lord will gain new strength. They will mount up with wings like eagles. That's the thing about paranoia. It doesn't just happen overnight. It creeps in. It starts small, a seed planted by fear, watered by anger, nurtured by doubt. And before you know it, you're no longer living in the same world as everyone else. You're isolated in your own mind, fighting battles no one can see. Battles that rage inside of you, where everything feels like an attack, and everyone feels like a threat. I've been there. After a move to Sao Paulo, I found myself drowning in paranoia. I'd seen things, horrible things, things no one should ever have to witness. Death, violence, chaos. It haunted me. I became terrified, hyper-aware of every shadow, every voice, every sudden movement. But somehow, in the middle of it all, I found peace. It wasn't in the fear, it wasn't in the paranoia. It was in the stillness, in the quiet moments of connection with others, in the reaffirmation of my faith. I remember the words of 1 Peter chapter 5, 8-9. Be of sober spirit, be on the alert. Your adversary, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour. But resist him, firm in your faith. I'm not saying that this was an easy journey. I couldn't do it alone. I needed my faith, yes, but I also needed my family, my friends, the people who could remind me who I really was when I couldn't see it for myself. And I needed the courage to open up, to say, I'm scared. I don't know what's happening to me, but I can't fight this by myself. That's the first step, isn't it? Admitting it. Admitting that you're struggling. Admitting that you've detached, that the paranoia has taken over. But it doesn't have to be permanent. You don't have to let it consume you. The road back isn't easy, but it is possible. It starts with re-engagement, reconnecting with the world, with the people who care about you, with the faith that grounds you. It's in those moments, in those conversations, that you'll begin to heal, when you can let go of the fear, when you can step back into the light, even if it's just a little at a time. In moments of doubt, when paranoia starts to creep back in, remember this: blessed are you when men hate you and ostracize you and insult you and scorn your name as evil for the sake of the Son of Man. Luke 6:22. We all feel persecuted at times. We all feel misunderstood. But you don't have to carry that weight alone. You are not your fear. You are not your paranoia. You are more than the stories your mind tells you. So when you find yourself in the midst of the madness, take a moment. Breathe. Call someone you love. Pray. Reach out. Because, my friend, the path back to peace starts with one simple thing: connection. And once you've found that, everything else will follow. The world may be a chaotic, confusing place, but you don't have to lose yourself in it. Hold on to what matters. Hold on to those who love you. And above all, hold on to your faith, because that is where the real strength lies. I am Nelly Ferrari, and I live the Kodach Secrets.